Welcome, everybody. It's the first Friday of the month, and today it's time for a new magical flower show. And not just a magical flower show, it's about fairy tales this time. And not only about fairy tales, we got a very special designer this month. He's going to be on the European Championships even this month as well. Luckily, he had time to prepare a fantastic show. I've seen already some of the designs. It's really promising to be something amazing. So I'm really excited, pumped up. So I think let's quickly invite Stefan van Berlo, Belgian champion 2020, 2010 as well. And who knows, maybe European champion 2022. So let's quickly invite him into the live stream. And there he is.
Hi.
Hi. Stefan, great to have you here and great that you have time because you're in the full preparation of the European Championship.
Yeah, that's correct.
So, can you tell me when is the European Championship?
It's the last weekend of August, and it's in Poland. Yeah.
Okay.
In Katowice.
Yeah.
So it's coming closer and closer. So yeah.
Already getting nervous?
There are moments we are more nervous than other moments. So I will be happy when it's there and when it's over.
Yeah. Okay. So, and you had time to prepare something really special. I mean, today it's going to be a fairy tale.
Yeah. I think everybody is growing up with fairy tales, and I think sometimes it's nice to escape reality and go to a world where the fantasy is more nice than sometimes the reality. So, and you can do that also with flowers.
Yeah, so you prepared 10 different designs, 10 different fairy tales.
Yeah, that's correct.
So, before we start, I want to ask everybody who's watching, let me know where you're from and what you think of the designs, because we already got a few people in. Anna saying, wow, mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah.
Victoria Tumasova saying hello. So we got the first people already in. So let's quickly start.
That's nice. So, of course, it's good that you already see the first fairy tale. And that is Snow White, of course, with a mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yeah.
So this is just a cheapy mirror that I found somewhere in a kind of shop that everybody knows, but we're not going to make advertising.
It's from Sweden.
Yeah,
enough, probably.
And I created an extra structure. It's with iron, and then I made also iron leaves in it. And so then I had a structure where I can hang the tubes in to put my flowers inside. And of course, the apple, because that's the symbol in the complete story of Snow White.
Yeah. Today we have a new assistant. John is on holiday, so I brought in my son, who will take some shots of the details. So the name of my son is Duke. So Duke, can you please help us and show some of the details of how the tubes are connected and of the flowers? Let's see if I get him in there. Yeah, there he is. That's his famous hand. So that's his 5 minutes of fame. Oh, there he is in the mirror. That's his trick.
You can see all the trash in behind also.
Yeah. Can you also wave to everybody, Duke? So you can see.
He's doing it good, I think.
Yeah, it's not only the tubes that you attached around the mirror in the frame, but also you made some flowers out of iron wire, if I'm correct.
No, it's leaves. So I want to create the leaves like it's like really growing into the mirror.
Yeah.
And then I made the leaves. It's first with an aluminium wire, and then you just do it with golden wire around. It's the same golden wire that is also around the stems.
Okay. Wow. It's really nice.
Thank
you, Duke.
The effect of the growing of these golden leaves, I do it extra with the branches of Mulan that I cut out of my garden.
Okay. And I like the detail with the apple in the middle.
Yeah, I think it's the symbol of this fairy tale. So I think it's very interesting to put it inside.
So we got Hans Seilstra saying good luck, Stefan, especially at the European Championship.
Thank you, Hans. Very nice of you. I will do my best.
More is there as well. Koen is saying hi, Sean and Stefan.
Koen, he is from the Union of Florists of Belgium.
Yeah. So when's the next event?
The next event is in Dendermonde. It's in the weekend around 11 November.
Okay.
Then we have the in the city hall of Dendermonde. We have again a flower event around Christmas.
Okay, and it was fantastic last year. So for the people who haven't seen it, yeah, it's really worthwhile going there. So check out the website. Mindy is there as well, saying hi. Stefan from Mindy, Northern Ireland.
Hi.
Monique is there, van op de eerste rij, hè, Stefan?
Of course. She has to be there.
Yeah.
My dream.
Anna's there, Privet John. Salut, Stefan from Brussels. Angelique is there, saying hi. Stefan and Daisy Johnson.
Angelique is also one of the women that helps me with the preparations of the Europa Cup.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of work, so I have sometimes volunteers that come and help me a little bit. So I'm very happy with them.
Yeah, I can imagine. Priya's there, saying hello from Kenya. Lisa Florista's in. Hello from Colorado, USA. Thanks so much for sharing your designs. Angelique again saying hi, Stefan. Martin Groen is saying see you in Poland.
Oh, nice.
Friend of the show, Cookie Noil, saying hello, gentlemen. Anne-Marie is saying Stefan
Gagné. She said that I will going to win. It's in French.
Okay, that we will remember.
Yeah, let's hope it's true because the weekend after I'm going to visit her in France. Je suis visité Anna-Marie en France après le championnat d'Europe. So she understands it also. That's nice. So let's hope we can drink a bottle or something.
Yeah, she can put the champagne already in the cooler.
Yeah. Du vin et du fromage.
Yeah. Elsa's in as well, saying hello from Portugal. Cookie saying hello, gentlemen. Farida's in, saying hi, Stefan. Hendra Gauss is in, saying hi, greetings from South Africa. Yujung Park is saying hello. Big hug from Seoul. So we already get people in from all over the world.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
And they are all awake at the same time.
They're all awake at the same time. I think our timing is right when we started the live stream.
Yeah, that's sometimes a discussion in my my world.
Yeah.
People ask me why it's in the middle of the day. We need to work.
Yeah. But anyway, after the show, it's still available on Facebook and also on YouTube.
That's what I told them also.
Yeah. And like Koen is saying, he's very popular. You're very popular, Stefan.
I have my moments.
Yeah.
I think some people didn't like me so much, but that's something else. So now you see me again in the mirror 2 times for the price of 1. So this is my first arrangement. So Snow White, mirror, mirror on the wall. And I would not eat the apple that you sent me yesterday. So I bring him back here.
So we got some really beautiful flowers in there. Let me quickly go through the flowers that are in there. There's a new Anthurium in from Antura, Anthurium Caribou. Beautiful pink one. We got some really strong colors going on. We've got let me see, where is it? The Alissa Blue from Luchtlysiantes. Beautiful. We also got the Black Pearl in there as well. Let me get the other one. Rosanna Black Pearl. Fantastic color. And also, we have the hydrangeas in there. Mon Amour Purple from Coco Hortensia.
Yeah, I really chose these colors in this arrangement because, you have the poison apple. So I want to have like the really dark side of it. So you have the dark colors of the hydrangea and the dark colors of the Lysianthus. And then it makes like the contrast with like the very special color of the Anthurium because I don't know if you see it on screen, but in reality it's like, it looks maybe, how can I say it on a nice way? It could be like a poison color or candy or something like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And in terms of the apple and the fairytale, one part is poisonous and the other one part is sweet. So maybe the Anthurium is like that as well.
Yeah. That's correct.
Yeah. So you already get your compliments. Wow, exquisite. Goed bezig, Stefan. Lisbeth de Greef is saying.
Hi, Lisbeth.
Yeah.
I work together with her when I do my freelance job.
Linda Engels is saying, hallo Stefan, het is Weer al mooi en speciaal.
Yeah, that's one of my students before.
So yeah, we're already flying, and what a great first design. Anne-Marie is saying champagne, Stefan.
Oh, oui, j'aime beaucoup le champagne. Mais vraiment, une grande bouteille, s'il vous plaît.
So already on to the next one, and I think it's named after you and me. The next design.
So I'm the beauty and you're the beast?
Yeah, let's. Yeah, I think you're more in a dress than I am. So he's wearing a suit, and I'm wearing a suit. So
Nee.
so tell me more. Why Beauty and the Beast, and how did you put it in this design?
So Beauty and the Beast, in this story, you have like the teacup that is a child, and then you also have what is it? The teapot, I think.
Yeah.
That also is talking, and I think these figures are really funny in the story. And I was like, okay, I have this very nice service that I got one time from Monique, our first row watcher. And I think it was a very nice service to put it also for this arrangement.
Yeah. And what's the base? Where did it looks like a wooden box, or what is it?
The base, I used a plate from Oasis,
Yeah.
and then I put extra. What is the name in English of it? We call it Ismo. Well, I don't know the name. It's like an isolation plate. You know what I mean?
No, but probably it was a Belgian word, and
That you use for building for the isolation in your
Yeah.
house, like this kind of shape, please, to make it more hard.
Okay. Anyway, we will make pictures after the show, and then we can really see it.
And then around you find the dry leaves of the bamboo.
Yeah.
They also use it a lot in the Chinese kitchen.
Okay, so you can eat the design afterwards.
You can, yeah, I would not try to do that. No. Maybe with a lot of pepper and salt,
Yeah.
that would be maybe possible.
So I
But,
see in the base, I see some hydrangeas again as well.
yeah, I used first I covered the oasis with the hydrangea, and then I used we call it wax flower. You had a better name for it, I guess.
Yeah, the official name or the Latin name is Gamalausium.
Yeah, that. And then I used two different types of chrysanthemums. So I let them popping out a little bit, so you get a little bit kind of relief.
Yeah. So the right word, Stefan, is insulation foam. Thank you so much for it, Karis Harrison.
So yeah, okay. It's a little bit the same like isolatie. It sounds a little bit familiar.
Yeah. So there's two types of chrysanthemums in it. The one I already quickly showed, Yin Yang Pink, from the Yin Yang family.
Very quickly back.
And while Stefan is running away, the other chrysanthemum is called Babe. It's a spray chrysanthemum. Really nice, soft color. And in the cups, we can see a spray rose from the Opstal, the rose called Jana.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm back.
And,
I missed a little bit.
Yeah, I was just explaining which flowers you are using.
Okay, cool.
The nice thing is with the hydrangeas, this one is called Classic because it already starts to get another color, starting to go towards green. So if you see, I think it was last week that we published it on our Facebook and on our YouTube channel, where I visited the grower Co Kolk, and there you can see all about the hydrangeas and how he grows them over there. And that one variety can have several different colors throughout season, but also through chemistry actually. With playing with the pH of the soil, you can either get a pink one or a blue or purple one. So it's really interesting to see how those colors can change throughout season. So if you buy a variety, make sure you have either let's say the fresh colors or the classic colors. So they really change throughout the season.
That's nice, eh?
That's really nice. And later on in the show, we got another one, the margarita. I, and the flowers are huge. Maybe you can show one of the flowers later as well, because I think they're bigger than your head, even than my head.
And
I
that's
don't know.
unique, eh?
Yeah, that's why I'm happy that John isn't there, because otherwise we couldn't say it.
Wow. You see, John is already missed after the arrangement two.
Yeah,
So also, what is typical for the fairy tale about Beauty and the Beast are the roses. So I have in my garden like really long branches of roses. So I use them here to make the shape more interesting. That you get some lines inside, and in the tea uh, cups, I also only use the roses, and I will not use anything else because it's like really the symbol of the story
yeah,
in Beauty and the Beast. But now I just to make these branches like even more interesting, I'm just gonna glue some of the petals of the roses also on it, so that it's become more like interesting to
yeah.
see it.
And in the teacups, you used floral foam, so you can just put the roses in the floral foam.
Yeah.
Maybe Duke can show it as well from as a close-up. There he is.
And then I use the roses like when they are open to more close to you see really the buttons
Yeah.
of the roses.
Wow, it's really beautiful. I like the wax flower as well. Wax flower is from the breeder called Helix. There are a lot of new varieties coming up to the market now. The season of wax flower is really kicking off in South Africa. So more and more varieties will come.
Yeah, I
New
think
ones.
before it was like only in springtime you had it most of the time,
Yeah,
but that is also changing.
it's changing. It's been grown in more places, and these are the early varieties. So they made a longer season with the wax flower, and the flowers are much bigger, and the smell of the wax flower is just fantastic.
Yeah, it's also a very cute flower if you look at it.
Yeah, I like the way how you put the flowers of the roses. So the smaller flower buds, which aren't opened yet, they are in the middle of the cups.
Yeah, I think it's more interesting
Yeah.
to see because if you see the base, it's already a mix of everything. So I want to make it like a little bit more quiet. So and this bring like rest in your arrangement.
Yeah. So Monique, thank you. You're taking part in the show as well, or
Yeah,
the cups.
yeah, but it's quite a nice story. I get these cups because one time in my life I had a fire, so I lost everything. And then she gave on that moment she gave it to me, and she said, "Here, then you can use it."
Okay,
But
that's
I
really
think also
nice.
they're really cute.
Yeah.
These old-fashioned things are nice, like for on a Sunday afternoon brunch.
Thank you, Duke. Yeah, and it looks beautiful as well, even without the flowers.
Yeah, and there are also flowers on it. Eh? You see,
Yeah.
also the roses.
Madeleine is in saying, Salut John, coucou Stefan, on se voit bientôt.
Ah,
Hello.
she said that she's gonna see me very soon.
Okay.
Like I said, I go the weekend after the Europa Cup. I take a weekend off, and I visit yeah friends. And for these people, we always did for many years demonstrations every 2 years.
Yeah.
It was like in a small place in a village, but they got like more than 2,000 people just watching us to do demonstration. So that was really really funny,
Yeah,
funny times.
yeah.
Yeah. So now we're gonna visit them again.
Yeah. And Circus actually will be in France as well at Nova Fleur, the 18th and 19th of September, together with Max Hutto, Le Max.
Le Max.
Uh,
Okay.
Kirsten van Dijk is in as well. Welcome, Kirsten. Saying some wax flowers on those branches next to the rose petals would be lovely. Uh, it probably would be lovely, Kirsten, but we have 10 fairy tales to do, so we don't have time to put it on there as well.
You can always come over and start to glue them.
Yeah. There was already so much stress when it was almost time, Kirsten. So it was Stefan was in a bit of a hurry, but I think he's made some really nice designs, and it's already time for the third one, and that's Pocahontas.
Yeah.
So talk me through, Stefan. Why Pocahontas?
So I used the feathers, and I think with the Indians, the feathers are like a kind of symbol. I do not know completely the whole story, how it goes in Indian culture, but I think before how many feathers you had, the more important you are, I guess. So I made an iron frame, like for a bouquet, completely with iron wires, and then I put them up, and then I start to glue all the feathers on
Yeah.
the structure.
Okay, I will show when we make the lookbook, and after the show when we post the bouquets, I will show you also the technique that is used. It's a technique we use or the designers use more with the iron wire and make the structure.
Yeah, it's a very good technique because with very cheap material, you have very quickly a base to start to make nice frames, and not only for bouquets but also for other type of arrangements.
Yeah. Today we're also working with the bouvardias from Griewijk. We got some really nice bouvardias in today again. I mean, the quality of the bouvardia is improved enormously. It's the way how they grow them. It's a totally different way of growing them. So not only good for wedding bouquets, but also in normal bouquets now because the phase life really improved. We got some fantastic colors. We go from salmon to light pink to even bright fire truck red, which Stefan will use a little bit later.
What a name!
Fire truck red. No, it's called
Yeah,
fire red, but
that's
it's
very fancy.
yeah, but it's really like the fire truck. It's popping out the color. Oh, we got somebody in who's asking, where's the clown?
He is lost.
I think he's lost somewhere between Norway and Denmark, but maybe the clown himself can tell better where he is at the moment.
And now we go live.
Yeah. Kirsten is asking how's the culture different from the Bouvardia. This Bouvardia from Griewijk is grown like a chrysanthemum. So one cutting or one young plant will be one stem, while otherwise they just pick the stems from a bush. It's one flower from one cutting. So the whole system is like how they grow chrysanthemums.
So then they have not so much flowers from a plant. So it's only really one flower.
It's only one flower, but I don't know. You probably also noticed how straight the stems are and
Yeah.
how thick the leaves are as well.
Yeah, of course it will be better for the flower, but I think for the grower it's not so interesting.
Yeah, it's a different way of growing, and also now if they are specialized in making more cuttings, he's going through this process already for many years and still improving. He's rooting the cuttings himself as well now, so he has almost got the whole process in his own hands just to
Okay.
make sure the quality gets better all the time. And Kirsten, you're right. So all the energy goes to the single stem. Yep, that's how it works. Some chrysanthemum growers, they have one cutting and they make three stems. What you will see is that a grower who grows with only one flower on a cutting, he will get, for example, 100 grams. Chrysanthemum grower or a grower who cuts three or tries to get three stems out of one cutting, it will also be 100 grams, but it will be divided over those three. So all the energy goes to that one stem. So the nice bouquet, hand-tied bouquet. with all the feathers. With the Lysianthus, the black pearl as well.
Yeah, so I want to bring like the darkness from the feathers a little bit back in the arrangement. So I think this color of Lysianthus is doing a great job on it, and also it brings a little bit deep in the arrangement. So that's why I use this one also.
Sometimes one color helps all the other colors pop out.
Yeah.
So Duke, maybe you can show it as well, a detail. There he is. There's the famous hand already. Wow. Like you said, you're really creating a lot of depth now in the bouquet.
Yeah. So, and the other assistant is bringing a little bit more of them.
So I've got a question. What bird did donate the feathers?
That's a good question. I don't know. I
Thank
bought
you,
this
Duke.
with a wholesaler, so I don't know who is the donator. Oh.
No, I'm not a bird specialist. Maybe somebody is, and he or she can tell us from which kind of bird it is. But I know one thing for sure, that the bouquet is really nice. We got two assistants. The other one, the other famous hand is Tiffany. And actually, Stefan is competing in the European Championship, but Tiffany will be competing in the Dutch Championship.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the
And
flower circus
when is
designers are
that?
busy.
Oh, this year already in October. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, you didn't know that. I'm telling you something new.
Yeah, yeah. So, to make the bouquet like more fitting for the Indian look or with the feathers, I used also these grasses. I think it makes it light, bring some lightning in lighter, because the grasses are like open, but it's still got the feeling that you fill it up. You know what I mean? Or is it strange how I?
No, I understand some Belgium English, so I know what you
I thought
mean.
you prefer the French English.
Yeah.
From allo allo.
No, it makes it more playful and it gives it more air in the bouquet as well.
Yeah, and also I think the grasses are like the feathers from the flowers, or I think you can.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. And I think there are so many types of grasses now as well. So that's really nice.
Yeah, and it's completely also the season for it, so that's also cool. I like it in this season because these grasses you do not have like year round. Eh?
No. Angelique is saying very nice, Stefan.
Thank you, Angelique.
Maybe Angelique knows which kind of bird it was. Or didn't she help you out with this frame?
No, Angelique knows what I'm going to make for the Europa Cup. That she knows.
Yeah, but she can't tell.
No, that's top secret.
Yeah. How many countries or how many designers are competing in the European Championship, Stefan?
Before it were 18, but now I heard that two are stopping.
Okay.
So I think now, if it stays like this, that we are with 16.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mhm.
colleagues of me that I already know, they are really, really good. So I think it's going to be a very high level of competition. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting for the people to come and watch it.
Yeah, and the bookkeepers, as they say, they tipped you for top 5.
Yeah, that was a little bit a stressing moment. That was a moment that I was like, no, start to be sweaty.
Yeah, but I also heard today that you perform better when you have stress. So
Don't believe always what they say. Eh?
yeah,
It was not me that said
this bouquet is really cool, and Hendrik Gauss is already saying lovely will fit beautifully in that vase. The vase that's already standing there. All the bouquets will be. We will take pictures after the show, so we will put them on our social media. We'll make a lookbook as well, which we can send to you. So then you know the techniques. You can see the techniques, but also the flowers. We will name all the flowers which are in there as well. So if you want to make the bouquet or a type of bouquet like this as well, you know which flowers to use. Kirsten is saying, loving the contrast presented in this work. Yeah, it's now not only the dark Lysianthus that's giving the depth, but also the playfulness of the grasses there. Yeah.
I will show
Wow,
it a little bit. Yeah.
it's really beautiful.
I hope Pocahontas like it also.
Yeah. Wait, I think so.
You think so? You know her by person?
No, I was just looking outside and I saw some smoke signals that she liked it. Luckily, the wind is in the right direction, so I could see it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. She was already. She's saying hello as well, by the way.
Yeah, she's following also.
Yeah. Duke, can you do a close up of the feathers? Because Farida is asking, wish we could see the feather close up for the color as it looks very dark from far. So Duke is on its way to show you Farida. Let's see, he's walking. So we're in a big place today. So, and there we are. Yeah, can you go to the feathers, Duke? A little bit lower. We can show the feathers. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, and can you go up, Duke, so we can also see the flowers? Wow. And as you can see, Stefan and I, we are missing John. So the next bouquet, especially for John as well. I don't know why, but
We are missing the monkey of the circus.
yeah. Thank you, Duke.
He's not only a clown.
Yeah.
So,
Gino is in as well. Gino.
oh, that's my Miamorke. Yeah, sorry.
Anne-Marie is saying Trebo.
Grand merci, Annemarie.
So, where do we go now?
Where do we go now? Now we go to Aladdin. And you know, in Aladdin, there is such a funny monkey, Apu. So I thought this can be very nice. I had this. It's a lamp that I normally have in my interior. I said I'm going to use it for a flower arrangement that fits with Aladdin. And you think also like on the more Arabic countries, and in Arabic countries they really like the colors, like the pink and orange together. So that's why I used this dry lacquerus in it, and also around the glass tubes I make iron wire in orange and in pink that is also coming back.
Yeah. Duke, can you show the small tubes, because it's almost we can almost not see that there's tubes in between. They are so tiny. Yeah, you made them almost disappear.
Yeah, they really had to fit in the arrangement, because if you will hang like the big tubes inside, it will be a little bit yeah, ugly.
Yeah, and it's out of balance then as well.
Yeah, I also used, it's the same technique that I used for the bouquet, but now with a golden wire.
Yeah.
That I started to make around here, but I covered it all with the dry lacquerus, that you don't see it where it started. And like this is the shape. So also it's not the most thickest wire, so it has to be still strong enough. If I will hang like tubes with a lot of water, we're gonna have a problem with the weight also.
Yeah. Wow. Really nice to turn a lamp into a whole composition.
Yeah, I think it can be very interesting to do it like this, and even if the flowers are gone, it still looks nice and cozy. I think to put it in your house.
Yeah. It's something different than a vase.
Yeah, a monkey,
Yeah.
Little John.
Yeah. Even Andra is saying, John is in the house. We miss his goofiness. Love the monkey arrangement.
Yeah, normally you cannot send them on holiday. Eh?
But now we even enjoyed his holiday because he is posting some pictures. As we all know, he's a photographer, and he had his drone with him as well. So he made some fantastic videos and some fantastic pictures from Norway.
So it's all making us jealous.
Yeah, but he's making us jealous, or you can put it the other way around and say he's letting us all enjoy Norway.
Yeah, and I think it's very beautiful, Norway.
Yeah. Skip the selfies next time, John, but the Norway is really beautiful.
Because with your face, we don't see the rest anymore.
Then we have the contrast.
If we want to see another mountain, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I think next time you will see me, you will kill me.
No, I don't think so.
So for this arrangement, I only gonna use the Lysianthus. It's
Yeah.
also like you have the pink and the orange is all coming back into the flower. So that's the thing I like. And also what is important, the Lysianthus, it stays good also when it's warm.
Yeah.
And we all have like the LED light stuff, but still it gives warmth. So it's nice that the arrangement, even if it's a lamp, that it still stay a little bit long, nice and good.
Yep.
The only thing what people have to do is go in time and look for give the tubes water because they're really small.
Yeah, but if you don't have any leaves on the flowers, that helps as well. So it doesn't evaporate as fast.
Yeah, but also like the Lysianthus, I made one time for the Lysianthus book also arrangement, and I took them home. It was like a wedding bouquet, and yeah, I just let it in my car for 2-3 days, and it was still looking nice without water. I was really surprised.
Talking about Lysianthus, Lysianthus has a book out as well, a new book. We're going to give away one of those books. We're going to send it to you. So the first one who puts in the comment, "I want the book," we will send it to you. And I will ask
And they can start from when? From now?
from now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do not do a countdown. Nothing.
Oh, 3, 2, 1, now. With all great designs
I
in the
thought
book.
you were a little bit more exciting. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm already so excited with all the designs you're making. More excitement is going to be too much for me.
But maybe not for the audience.
There were two at the same time, Angelique and Kirsten.
Oh.
So they were really in the exact same time.
So what are you
I
going to
will
do? Give them
both
both?
send the book to you. I will write it down, do my administration right away.
Well, you can give it for Angelique. You can give it to me. I see her.
Okay. So okay, then we have. So
I save you a stamp because
yeah.
now you give 2 books.
You know what? I feel good today, so I give away 4 books. Yolanda will get a book as well, and Priya, I will send you the book as well.
Oh.
Yeah, it's almost almost Christmas time, so
The hour?
and Lisa, I see Lisa also wants a book. Lisa, you also get a book. So
all the books are gone now.
yeah. Oh, and Moniqueske, you can take one for Moniqueske. But now,
Yeah.
now I don't have any books anymore.
No, now we are sold out.
Now we have to wait for next show, which is going to be in September again. So then
It's still a surprise who will be the next.
I already know.
What?
I already know who's going to be the designer,
Oh.
Stefan, but I'm not going to tell because, again, something special will happen. We're working on it.
Oh.
Maybe even a special location. So.
Oh.
Or another location because we're already are at a special location because we're again at the experience center of Luchtliziantes, the place where you can buy those fantastic Liziantes, over 30 different varieties. But also, if you're with a group of florists, you want to visit Holland, it's a great place to be and to work with flowers as well. Stefan, we got somebody who wants the lamp as well.
Yeah, that's not nice try.
Yeah.
I will not do happy hour.
Yeah. Oh, now we will give you the address, and it's not the Swedish company that sells it.
No.
So Yolanda wants to go to the US. I think she says I can bring the book to Kirsten.
I think she wants to go on holiday again.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, I can.
Beautiful.
put the lamp
Angelique was saying as well, super mooi. So really fantastic design again, Stefan. And already on to the next one. And like I said before, if you check out our YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok, we will show you the arrangements that we made today. Some details, some techniques as well. And who knows, maybe Stefan is willing to make a crazy video after the show as well.
Me crazy?
Yeah,
Never.
after the bottle of champagne.
Maybe after the Europa Cup.
Yeah.
Before I have to stay serious, they say.
Yeah. So
difficult task for me.
Next design, next Fairytale as well. We go to 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah. So in this story, of course, they want to kill the dogs to make a nice coat from it. So I found some fake fur.
Yeah, I thought it's not from your dogs.
No, they are not in white and black. No, I will never do that. I can only make shoes of them.
They're almost the right size.
Yeah, exactly. So the framework is made like on the base of chicken wire, we call it, like where you normally close your chickens behind. And then the fur is on it. We glued it also inside, and then here we start to make like a guirlande, we call it. I do not know the name in English, but I think it's the same.
Yep.
A guirlande of the gypsophila to create like a framework, because it's a wedding bouquet. So they hold it like this. Okay, you don't see it now with the table because it's a little bit long, but they can put the arms in it, and then it's
very comfortable in the winter as well, so you don't get cold hands as a bride.
Yeah, indeed, that's correct. And they cannot also not steal your ring the moment you're married.
Yeah, or you cannot put the ring on, so then you have a problem.
That's cheaper for the husband.
In the beginning and in the end. Oksana is in as well. Thank you for watching, Oksana. It looks like she's from Ukraine.
Hi.
Kirsten is saying bow wow. Hendra is saying love it, Stefan. So we got the guirlande of the Gypsophila. Gypsophila grantastic. It's a new type of Gypsophila.
What's the name?
Grantastic.
Grantastic. Okay.
Big flowers, really white flowers, and they don't dry in as much as some other varieties do. So that's why it's really great to use it in work like this.
Yeah. So underneath I used like the aluminium wire, so I can give it like a shape on it. So that's interesting.
So you have a thicker aluminium wire as a base, and you put the gypsophila around it with smaller,
Yeah,
thinner.
yeah, just with wire, but really the skinniest wire you have for it. The same wire where I now like use the roses.
Yeah,
They're also hanging on this wire, and so then I can fix them into the arrangement. I did the same also with the chrysanthemums that also are here on top, so they come back down in the arrangement.
yeah.
And I also used the white Lysianthus inside.
The prime white. It's a really white Lysianthus. And
Yeah,
also the chrysanthemum is really white because you have to be careful because there are so many types of white that
yeah.
they really fit well together. The chrysanthemum is the biggest variety on the world at the moment, actually. It's called Baltica.
Oh,
Uh, there are a lot of stems. It's because of the quality, transportation, and also the vase life that it's a very popular variety. It's also available in different colors,
yeah,
different natural colors. Of course, you can color it as well. So it's there in pink, in lime, in cream, yellow, salmon, and probably I even forget one or two. So
yeah.
there are many different colors as well.
So I also used black pearls because, of course, a Dalmatian dog got the white with the black spots.
Yeah,
So that's why I used the black pearls for this arrangement to bring the fairy tale back. I hope that
oh,
I did with it because I want to know if people get like a comment on it or they want to say something about it. It's also possible to do it.
I see super. I see a lot of Stefan. So everybody's really happy about it. What you make, everybody
But
is.
everybody still believes in fairy tales.
We should, I think. And especially in the times we're living at the moment, it's really good to read some fairy tales. And
Yeah, I
Yolanda is
think
saying, "I can hear the Dalmatians." It's not a Dalmatian. We can give it some black spots, but I don't know if you will be too happy about that tonight, Yolanda.
so. What is nice with the Lysianthus is that you can use the open flowers and also the buttons of it. So that's really cool, I think,
Yeah.
on this
Can you,
flower.
can you tell me, Stefan? You made a dress with Lysianthus from Van der Lucht.
Yeah, that was I think last year, and we did like a campaign around Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So there was like a famous Flemish because Belgium is split in two parts. So in the French part, she's not famous. So in the Flemish part, she's a famous Moroccan girl that wants to wear a dress. She saw an interview on me in the newspaper, and she said she loves flowers, and she said, "I want to do something with you." And then I said, "Yeah, we can do something around Mother's Day, a campaign." So we came on television with it. So I made a completely a dress out of the Lysianthus, and I make a Mother Mary from her. I think a little bit contrast. I like it in life
Yeah.
because you have like the Moroccan girl um, being like Mother Mary. So we find a really old church that is like burnt and broken. So only the ruins were there. So that was a very nice location to do it, and it was a very nice reportage
Yeah.
on the national TV. So yeah, it was funny to do. It was a lot of work, but also there I used the buttons and so go more open to the more open flowers.
Yeah. Also in the brochure of Lucht Lysianthus, there's one variety where Tiffany, so one of the flower circus designers, made a fantastic piece where it goes from the smallest flower buds up to the open flower. So you see not only the flowers opening, but you can see the color coming on to the flowers as well. It's a
Yeah.
really fantastic piece.
So we glue it with the cold glue because it's a fresh material. But sometimes you have to wait a little bit or blow a little bit.
Yeah, or both. Dimitris is saying hello from Athens, Greece. Dimitris, friend of the show as well. Kirsten is saying about the project with the dress. That was such an amazing project. So I don't know how many things you still want to glue, Stefan, but we got still some other designs to do, and I don't have John kicking you around a little bit to hurry up. So I'm just telling you polite now.
Wait, a few flowers. How much time do we still have?
We never make it in an hour, but I don't mind because you're making so many beautiful things. But we're 15 minutes in now in the show.
Oh, let's go quickly.
Yeah,
Okay.
time's flying when you're having fun. Wow.
You see?
Yeah, we can see the 101 Dalmatians and we can hear them as well.
Yeah, I think that's the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, next arrangement.
Yeah.
But I think Tiffany is leaving.
Yeah, Tiffany is she's busy with the dog.
Cleaning.
So again, if you want to see more of the beautiful designs, please like and subscribe on the for Flower Circus, because there are much more things that we make, which other designers make, which Stefan makes. So there's inspiration for everybody, from videos up to pictures and everything.
Yep.
Now we go to a fairy tale that's not really famous, I think, worldwide, but this is a fairy tale that's from Belgium.
Yeah.
And that's written by the formal Queen
Fabiola of Belgium. But here in the Netherlands, you have a very popular theme park. It's called the Efteling. So maybe if we make some advertising, we can go with the group of Flower Circus for a visit.
Yeah.
For free. And it's called the Indian Waterlilies. And when I was a child, it was always like magical for me to see it. And also because we have the connection with the former Belgian queen. And I think that's nice. So that's the reason why I want to bring it here today also.
Yeah. You can see already, and Duke, if you can help us out, just to show some details as well, because you all got water lily shaped small arrangements on the frame.
Yeah, so I want to show, if you want to use this only, it's only also possible, like a small arrangement.
Yeah.
I have like this, normally it's like a wall decoration, but they are really looking like the leaves from the water lilies that's popping up on the water. So I put them on this. If they want to put it just like this on the table or in another plate or something like this, it's possible. So it's still very commercial work if you see them separate.
So it's just a piece of, or not just, it's a piece of metal or decoration that you normally put as a wall decoration, and now you use it in another way.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's really cool. And you use some wool to make the flower shape of the water lilies.
Yeah, that's also correct. So I used a little bit of oasis. I put some plastic around, and around the plastic I glue the wool.
Okay. Wow, that's really cool.
And like I said, separate, they are really like commercial arrangements. And together, if you put something together like this, it's always nice for a presentation. If you have a flower shop, I would always do it like this, like make small ones, bigger ones, and do a nice presentation. And if you got a good client, he said, I buy it at once completely.
Yeah. And if you got a really good client, then he will say, make me 3.
Yeah.
So are you using felt as well underneath the floral foam, Stefan, or what's underneath?
Underneath? No, just here you have just plastic and the oasis. So it's plastic, you can see.
Yeah.
That's the oasis.
So it's old bottles you used. Did I see that correct? Old bottles, and there you put the oasis in?
No, just plastic that you use for making package
Okay.
things. Yeah. and then I do it around and with tape, and then I start to glue them.
Yeah. Wow. Really nice. Thank you, Duke. We've got some really nice spray roses that we use quite often because it's one of our favorites. It's called Mimi Eden because of the nice contrast in the center, the dark pink there. Grow de Opstal. Again, we got the Yin Yang, the Santini from Delhi Floor there as well. We got the wax flowers or the Gamelausium.
You can speak it so fluently.
Yeah.
How long did you practice on it?
Just next time when we go and travel, we will try to do it. I will not let you go home before you can say it as well.
So I have to repeat it all the way.
Yeah.
I hope we take an airplane and not go by car.
If you go to the breeder, which is in Australia, I think by the time we go back, you know how to say it.
Yeah, maybe it's nice to bring a visit there. I
Yeah.
would love to go there for a demonstration
Yeah.
or giving classes or stuff like this.
Wow. Like Kirsten is saying, it gives it great rhythm and depth, the frame. And the Gauss is saying, wow, even better than expected. Connie van der Westerlaken is saying, ziet er nu al tof uit.
Oh, Connie! I worked together with Connie in the beginning of June because our friend and colleague, that is also my assistant on the Europa Cup, Chantal, had a really big wedding.
Yeah.
So we were all there to work together. And we had a
Chantal,
really great time.
Chantal Post, for the people who don't know all the designers.
Yeah, Chantal.
Yeah. And Chantal, she was second on the Belgian championship, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And now she's going to be my assistant on the Europa Cup.
You got a good assistant there.
Yeah, you need somebody that knows the techniques and stuff. You know, the arrangement, the ideas, they are there, but you also need to have somebody with you that you can trust and that make the techniques good, because they give a lot of point of techniques, and if you don't have the good assistant to do it, also to help you with that in the preparations, yeah, then you're not good.
Yeah. What are the greens you are using at the moment?
This is from the jasmine. I also have it in my garden.
You had it in your garden.
I just cut a few pieces out. So I want to make like a connection. I think it's nice because they're all like standing separate. But now with these branches, you connect them a little bit with each other. So I think it's nice.
That's really beautiful. Connie is saying, absolutely, Stefan, enjoyed working with you too.
Yeah.
So you see, you don't only make great pieces, you're also great to work with.
Yeah, you cannot believe that, eh?
Yeah, I can believe it. I work with you as well. And you already came back a couple of times, so
Yeah.
that says enough.
So that worked out.
Yeah.
Okay. You want it quickly? You get it quickly.
Yeah. And you got even an extra hand who's cleaning your table.
Cool, eh?
So already on to the next one.
Yeah.
And that needs a little bit of explanation because what we see in the structure, maybe some people can see it or maybe they can guess what it is.
Yeah, that would be also funny.
So
Because what kind of fairy tale this would be?
Yeah. And if nobody guesses it in the beginning, then we will give a hint. But for now, we'll just keep it like this. So the structure, we've got a beautiful container or pot there. And what's in the container around it?
Can I already say it or not? Because then maybe they know it.
It's already there. Kirsten van Dijk saying pasta.
Yeah, that's correct.
And it is. And that's why we go to Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah. So the two dogs eating out of the same plate, and then the magical moment is there.
Did you ever try to repeat that Stefan? Like I think most of the people, or you just don't like spaghetti?
Oh, I like spaghetti, but no, I never tried it.
No, you
No.
should.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have experience with it?
yeah, it's good.
No.
I mean,
I think all the tomato sauce is a lot of kind of mess.
no,
And dry spaghetti, I don't like it.
no, that's that's not working. It's like eating spaghetti with a bonus.
Uh, so for this arrangement, uh, inside the golden plate, I have another plate from Oasis that is completely waterproof, and around I put dry foam
Yeah,
because I cannot put the spaghettis in the wet foam. Um, so this dry foam. Then I've used like black sand on it to cover it because you're always gonna see the foam otherwise.
yeah,
So I put black sand in it so that it's completely covered.
yeah.
Then
Maybe you can show some details as well, so we can see the spaghetti in the black sand.
then the other oasis that is wet, I covered with the hydrangea because through the spaghettis you still see otherwise the foam. So that we do not want. So I cover them with hydrangea, and now we created like height with the spray roses also,
Yeah,
with a special type of Bouvardia from Color, I
yeah.
think.
We got the salmon Bouvardia there.
Yeah. And then I used this kind of yellow, almost yellow color of Lysianthus because I want to bring the color back from the spaghetti.
Yeah. So we got the Alyssa yellow there. It's wow. Such I don't. Is it the alcohol or what is it? Is it the air in Belgium? How do you get so creative? Is it a
I,
combination of both?
I think I fall on my head when I was a child. I cannot say anything else. No, you know, when you start to work, we decided to go around working around fairy tales because
Yeah,
we want to do something different than always like the same, the wedding bouquet show or the Christmas show or something like this. So we want to make people still curious uh, to the shows that they want to watch when I come. Um, so then you start, okay, we have this kind of team. What can we do with it?
yeah,
And yeah, then it starts. Just I don't know. Before, when I was younger, I was like sometimes waking up in the middle of the night and start to draw. How do you say it?
draw. Yeah,
Some arrangement that I had in my mind because I wake up like I have the most fantastic idea, and then in the morning when I saw the sketch, I was like, let's throw it away. But that period is done. Now I'm trying to sleep.
yeah,
At night. But
yeah.
that was when I was younger and when I was a student.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stefan, maybe I'll show the picture of Margarita Classic. That's the hydrangea that's in the base of the arrangement. But it's such a fantastic flower. Maybe our assistant Duke or Tiffany can show just one stem of the Margarita Classic because it's enormous.
yeah, it was the same like from the bouquet from Pocahontas. It was also one inside, and when I used one flower, it was already completely full.
Yeah. So here you can see it. Yeah. And Stefan has big hands, just so you know. There's no Photoshop or whatever.
No. Now I sound like a giant, and I'm not. Yeah, but you know, everything is in balance. Eh?
Yeah. I'm not saying anything about your ears.
And my nose.
But maybe a nice thing for the people which are watching the show. Now we did, or we are doing the fairy tale part. But maybe somebody has an idea for the next show or for an upcoming show. What kind of theme we should work with? Because we're of course coming up with ideas, but I would love to hear from you as well. Yeah, a theme we can work on for next time, just to challenge the designer a bit as well, to go out of his or her comfort zone, just to come up with something new.
So it's good that I'm not coming next time.
You don't know the answers yet, Stefan. Maybe
But I
somebody
already
is.
have ideas for other shows.
Yeah.
So that's if I still will be invited, but
Yeah.
I already have a few ideas that could be very nice to work around, and what is also like in my interest field.
Yeah. Maybe people come up with such a nice idea. You want to come the next show already?
I told you I will be in France.
Yeah. How long can you hold your breath?
Why?
Why Kirsten van Dijk is saying underwater design.
Oh,
Connie will like that. Yeah, I've seen the pictures of Connie making some underwater designs. The
yeah.
pictures looked and the designs, they looked fantastic.
I think it will be my last demonstration then.
Yeah, you can only hold your breath for 35 seconds, wasn't it?
I think you can use the flowers immediately for my funeral then.
Yeah.
Because I cannot breathe under the water.
Yeah. Hendra Gauss is saying Carnival, Laura Leon. That's also a really cool one. I will write those ideas down because we can use those good ideas.
Okay, we are finished.
Wow. That's really cool. Connie is already saying absolutely would love that, Kirsten. Connie, we will be in contact and see how we can arrange something that it's underwater. And but I'm not sure if I invite John to film because John in a swimsuit. If people can handle
Then
it.
you see the wake coming up from the water.
Yolanda is saying flower float. Yeah, we already had a flower boat, so yeah, a flower float. Up to the next one already. And
Yeah.
you can see it's a big design. While Monique is saying prachtig, Stefan. Still talking about the last design.
Okay.
Hendra saying good luck with Europa Cup. Stefan, you go.
Thank you. I
And
will do my best. More I cannot do.
next design, and we'll go to another fairy tale, and that's the girl and the dragon. It's Mulan.
Mulan. So we go more on the Chinese way. So I had this wonderful Chinese umbrella. Yeah, umbrella. Yeah. That I think it's very cool from colors and also the material from it's made of.
Yeah.
So I made a frame on it with aluminium wire around and with normal wire also around, and then we hang tubes inside. You can also glue them, but then the flowers don't stay so good. But yeah, it's also a technique. So you could see it like for a wedding bouquet, but this is of course very big. This is maybe too big for a wedding bouquet, but it can be nice like for a show or something.
Or for a nice design during a wedding.
Yeah.
Or just an extra piece. Let me see if I can get a picture of a detail of the structure you made on the umbrella there. While Monique is already saying, hola, zo mooi. Rita van Damme is saying, wow. Kirsten van Dijk is sending hearts. So, yeah.
Oh, we have Rita van Damme also in the house. That's nice.
Yeah. And there we have a picture of the frame. So it's the aluminium wire or aluminum. It depends where you live.
But if you see all the colors that comes into the fabric of the umbrella, you see the same colors are coming back in the flowers.
Yeah. And I think that's the nice thing. And wow. Again with the Casanova, the hydrangea, the Casanova Classic.
No, this one is lighter because we have two different purples. The other one was more dark that I used.
Yeah,
This one's lighter from color.
that's the Mon Amour purple.
Okay.
So you got and this is the Casanova.
Okay.
So this one is named after
They have something with love stories, eh?
yeah.
Mood classic and then the Casanova. That's so romantic, but it's also love story.
They thought of romance in the beginning.
Yeah.
We've got the Anthurium, the Caribou.
Yeah, it's also again like the same color almost from the umbrella. Sorry, I'm going just quickly around to check.
You can see it's a big design. We only see the umbrella. Stefan is gone, but at least we have some really nice details. And
The time is over, eh, you said.
yeah, and also the Bouvardia. Yes, Kirsten is asking, is that the Bouvardia you were talking about? Yes, it is. It's the fire red. Let me see if I can show you a
Or not
picture.
fire truck red?
No, it looks like the color is like a fire truck red, but it's called fire red.
Oh, I thought it was fire truck red.
No, that's if there's going to be an improvement, then probably it's going to be fire truck red.
Yeah, I would do that. I would bring a suggestion if I were you.
Yeah. Here we've got a picture of the fire red, but actually in real life it's much brighter than it is on this picture. Let me see. Angelique is saying prachtige kleuren. Alice is saying Stefanissimo.
Ah, that's also one of my former students from before. And she's from the Netherlands. She drove every month more than an hour to follow 2 hours classes.
Wow.
And she got created a name for my work, and that's Stefanissimo. She's the only one that uses it, but yeah, she's really a funny, nice woman.
But maybe other people will start and use Stefanissimo as well. Maybe after the European Championship, it's going to be its own style, the flower style Stefanissimo.
Stefanissimo, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, and people will
take the things on it.
Yeah. If somebody has a really nice bouquet at home, they will ask if is it a real Stefanissimo?
Or not? Oh. I think my colleagues will hate me there.
Why? Then they have to create their own Issimo.
Too late.
Yeah. Hendra Gauss is saying exquisite color popping design. It really is. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Finished already?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. That's really.
We did a lot of preparations before, so then
Wow.
It's going quicker.
This one is really cool. My
So
compliments. Stefanissimo, I would say.
Yeah, you can use it in your circus, eh?
Yeah, I will certainly do. So now we have to move the table a little bit because we're gonna get some big designs now. So we move the table for 2 last designs. It's a little bit more than an hour already. I don't mind, to be honest. Hopefully you don't mind as well. 2 more designs. And let's see what Stefan brings in now. Well, still the reactions come in from the people. Jackie Smith is in as well, saying stunning. Anne-Marie is saying bravo. Monique is saying wow, prachtig. And it's already time for the next design or the next fairy tale. And that's about a little wooden ball, actually. So while they build everything up, I can show you the picture. The next fairy tale or the next design is Pinocchio.
Yeah. The first moment when I send you the theme for this show, you asked me what I would do with Pinocchio. So especially for you, John, you get Pinocchio.
You got so excited. You made such a big designs. We can only see half of it, but
Yeah, I will not move your camera because otherwise everything is broken, maybe. So Pinocchio is completely made out of wood. So everything from the base, it's like really a piece of wood from a tree. And then inside we have here like bamboo sticks fixed with raffia. And here we all have like a construction of wood, of betula, and also branches of kiwi. And then inside we hang the tubes. And now we are playing with anthuriums and some leaves that I bring. But also, very interesting, Pinocchio is hanging on cords because he's like a marionette puppet.
yeah,
What do you say it? So
with the
I want
ropes.
to bring that also back.
Yeah, this Anthurium is one of my favorites. It's called, and I already said the name a couple of times today, Extase, because look at the colors, the contrast, and how the veins color. It's really cool. And Duke is already there. Duke, maybe if you can go a little bit closer. And there he is. Yeah, here you can see the design. So the wood, and then the Extase, and the prime white, the Lysianthus.
But also, I'm going to use a green one because you have in the anthurium, you have
Thank you,
like
Duke. Thank you.
the cool two colors.
Yeah.
So I want to bring the two colors also back um, in the arrangement with the flowers of the Lysianthus.
Oh. And the construction is on a wooden base.
Yeah, it's really like a piece of tree.
Yeah, stump of a tree. Kirsten van Dijk is saying, I cannot tell a lie. I love this concept.
That's nice.
It's really beautiful. So people in love with the Pinocchio concept there.
Not especially for you, eh?
Yeah.
But I can also put an arrangement thing like this because the nose is growing all the time.
Yeah. No, Kirsten van Dijk is saying, I cannot tell a lie. So it's the Lysianthus emerald green, really bright green color. Beautiful color by itself, but it makes the other range or the other colors really pop out. And in this case, with the Extase, really putting an accent on the veins as well of the anthurium. Well, Stefan is really concentrated.
Yeah, if the flower is not sitting like I wanted, then I go back.
Yeah.
So, sorry. But when I look concentrated, I look a little bit angry, they say.
Yeah, no, you're smiling most of the time, so that makes up for it.
One serious moment you can handle.
Yeah. And it's really cool to see how you interpret all the fairy tales. And probably if we would ask a different designer, it would be totally different. But the way you're doing it and implementing it in the designs, it's really cool.
Yeah, that's also something that, like for the Europa Cup, it's very interesting for me because we all get like these tasks and in front. So everybody is going to make something of it, but it will be with all of them completely different. And I'm really curious what other florists will do with the same task.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it will look completely on an opposite way, like maybe my work. Or maybe is there somewhere in the world or in Europe a florist that thinks like the same?
That's crazy, just as crazy as you are.
Yeah. So I'm really curious to see everybody's result.
Yeah. And also now we're working with the whites and the greens, and the Radost chrysanthemum, the spray chrysanthemum Radost, really fits in well with its fresh green center. So we've got Stefanissimo. Kirsten is saying, I think Stefanissimo expresses your conceptual mastery. We also have a colorista at the Flower Circus. So
Oh,
yeah,
who is the colorista?
the colorista. Just look next to the camera, then you will see her.
Oh. So everybody start to get a name.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we need to come up with a name for John as well.
I think already got a lot of names. Eh?
But a good one. So if anybody has a suggestion.
Also for this, you can send a suggestion.
Yeah.
So this arrangement is also finished. I will see if I can put it a little bit lower, then people see it also from
Yeah, now we can see it.
here. And then you see like a little bit everything, what happened.
This would be great in a hotel lobby, or if you have a big hallway. Look fantastic.
Yeah, or if you have like a nice place in your house, you can also put it in.
Yeah.
Not everybody likes a plant in the house, so you can also put a flower arrangement in it.
Oh, this is magic. It goes out of the screen on the left hand side, and the right hand side the next one is coming in already.
It go quickly, eh?
Yeah.
You want it quickly, you get it quickly. We are not that difficult, eh?
Already it's the last design.
Yeah, we are on the end.
And maybe you can see the technique Stefan used. You can guess the next fairy tale.
And the last one.
And that's Rapunzel.
Yeah. So the base is made from stipa grass.
Yeah.
And everybody knows it like from the bouquets, were really wild and stuff like this. But now I bring it together so that it's not popping out, because yeah, she got the long hairs.
Yeah. Do you make a detail as well? I want to see the detail of the techniques and of the flowers.
So you want that I make a detail?
Yeah, but Duke fell asleep probably.
Almost.
Almost. We're almost there, Duke.
Yeah.
It's the last design.
My job is done.
Yeah. Wow. How much work was this in terms of movies? Because Stefan doesn't count in hours. Stefan does count in movies.
in movies. The thing is, one time I made a birthday calendar, and I had already the structure, but then I was really like wild. So I decided to use the same structure again on another way.
Okay.
That people will not recognize it anymore, because before it was like two things full with the grasses that were waving out. So people that following me on social media, they really have to already saw this picture. And yeah, it was also on my birthday calendar. It was the month of September.
Okay. Also because of the flowers which are in there.
What?
The flowers, they were already in there as well.
No, so then I used this frame for the photo shoot that we did for another event in Antwerp that we organized, where also Flower Circus was there.
Yeah.
So to make the affiche and advertisement, so I made it. So the flowers inside, they are like dry. So you have like a dry base already, and then you only have to put some fresh flowers on it. It's a body decoration. It's not commercial, but yeah, it's sometimes funny to do it. It not always has to be.
But if you use it in several ways, I think it's getting more and more commercial. I mean, you already put most of the work in it.
Yeah.
I think it's the same with the base you just showed before, the Pinocchio Stefanissimo base.
Yeah.
Then the more times you use it, the more commercial it gets as well, because
Yeah, and also if you have like sometimes a kind of base already that may be standing there for years, um, try to fix it. Try to make it on another way, and it's still working, and you have something new. Because,
Yeah.
like you said, it's always like a lot of job to make everything, and if you only use it once, I think it's a little bit a shame.
Ja. Rita van Dam is saying, ja, je mag niks wegdoen, hè?
No.
Don't throw anything away, just use it over and over again and give it a twist, and it looks totally different again.
That's
Rita
why I'm
saying,
now already renting a garage to put all of my stuff inside. And I can tell you, if you do a European Cup, you have a lot of new bases extra. And the thing is, they're in Poland, they're like big things. So I'm gonna be very happy with my garage that I rent
yeah, maybe
afterwards.
next after the European Championship, we just plan a show at your place. So you need to clean it up. That's the first thing, and then you can show some of
Yeah.
the designs you made as well in a different way.
So yeah.
Again, the gluing technique, and with the spray roses from the Opstal.
Yeah, so we used the spray roses, we used the Lysianthus, and now I using
Alisa
also
yellow.
the wax flowers. Say it again, say it again.
Amalausium.
Camelausium,
Yep.
and I have to remember it. That's another part.
It's a really cool design, and yeah, with this last design, I want to thank all the growers with their fantastic products. So we had the breeder selector actually with the Grantastic, the Gypsophila, we had Deliflor with their chrysanthemums, Lucht Lysianthus. Thank you, Yolanda and Tiffany, for using the Experience Center and using the beautiful flowers. Kokolk with their wonderful hydrangeas, Griewijk with their fantastic Bouvardias, the spray roses from the Opstal, and the waxflower from Helix. And of course, last but not least, the Anthuriums from Antura, the Caribou and the Extase.
Yeah, I also want to thank everybody that's watching. I hope we will.
Oh, I think he's out of time because he just disappeared. He said, "Thank you for watching." And I want to thank you for watching. Hopefully, he will come back, but doesn't look like it for now. Thank you for watching the show. No confetti because the confetti is happening at the Stefan at the moment. Uh, thank you so much for watching. First Friday of September, we will be back again to surprise you with fantastic designs. Thank you all, and hope to see you soon.